just did end the game. Please no, Jeebus, save us. Look, all right, let's be real here. We're gonna try and rein it back a little bit and chat a little bit about this game. We do, of course. I think it might have been an extra player in there
at the start. They spawned on the wrong team.
That's what might have happened.
It was Nike, obviously.
Of course, it was Nike.
Sums up the day.
Nike is really beasting it right now. Moving on. Yeah, we've got T1 Dotters up in this series, 2-0 against Endzone. Endzone, a little bit of a summary. They went through... These guys were on opposite sides of the bracket. Because I'm going to call it side 1, side 2. On side 2 is where you had T1 Dotters and also Trident, where they got through to...
And VQ.
Yep, and VQ as well. So VQ were taken out by Trident. I believe, no, Dotters. I apologise. VQ were taken out by Dotters, which is quite unfortunate. VQ, now known as Integral, by the way. That happened fast. So they were taken out. VQ were taken out. And then we saw Dotters versus... I'm losing my mind here. It's too long of a stream.
So... Dotters took
Dotters
down
versus
VQ.
Trident. Then was Dotters versus Trident.
And then Dotters versus Trident.
Look, at least we're entertaining the guys, right? It was Dotters versus Trident.
We've been DDoSed in the head.
Yeah, we have. And then, can we forget that word? Trident then obviously were the first ones to go through. And on the other side of the bracket, we saw it was Endzone who took out Avant-Garde in that big upset. There's a lot of... controversy, we'll call it, over the Twitter sphere. So Avant-Garde will now have to play tomorrow along with the VQ guys, which would be interesting to see where these guys end up in the bracket. And then, obviously, Plantronics then swept the floor with the Endzone squad. So Plantronics went through in a 3-0 fashion. I think, I may be mistaken, I think they dropped one map all day.
None.
So none. Was it none?
None.
There you go. So if it was none, I'm mistaken. So Plantronics coming up pretty big there. So we've got Plantronics through, we've got Trident through, and now we're playing the placement for our third spot.
Today.
If we get finished, fingers crossed. If Trident take out this game, that's it. That's all she wrote, and we can go home and bring you hopefully a whole lot of awesome non-connection issue Call of Duty action tomorrow. So, with all of that said, let's get straight into the action. We've got Uplink on Bioacid Lab, and we're going to be kicking it off with Immortal Nike.
Yeah, well, as we've said, and the puns have been going off all day about Nike's name, he's been beasting it for the team, obviously doing all right here as 1-0, so that's a pretty good KD. And he's moving his way, obviously, to the uplink. We noticed when we played this before that the ball favoured the team on the side that they are on, so they wanted to be throwing the ball down the hill. We watched the team do well both sides on that, and if you can sort of on uplink, I believe, my personal opinion, might be wrong, if you can get the good spawn at the start and get a lead, then you can get to sort of set the pace for the second game. They can't play as fast as they want to, so I think I'm wrong actually. Damage's team of Dotters are actually on the better spawn.
Yeah, well, look, I'm just going to be following this play here, and I would actually agree with you. Nike actually came up with the huge 3-piece just there, and he's going to follow it up with another kill, taking down Damage. That's all of the T1 squad being taken down there. Now, let's see if they can capitalize on it. I don't think they
missed
can.
That throw then, threw it out.
Yeah, they did. They threw it out indeed. Now, we've got Damage once again in control of the satellite. He's going to be running through the building here. Let's see if he can do something with it, though. I'm not too sure. He's going to be running out towards yellow. Chilean's going to shut that down quick smart, though. Ugh, it's still 0-all a minute 30 in, but who do you think's looking stronger here, Naked?
I've got to probably favour at least for this half Dotters. Just too good of a spawn, I think, to let down. They're pretty lucky not to be down right now. Nike got a good 5 kills in a row there. Without probably, I don't even see if they got a bullet on him, really. But they should have run that in. I think the person that threw the ball missed it. Just pretty much straight up missed it. There's no excuse for that. Yeah, and as you can see there, Spartanium taking down Fate and also Issei in that elbow building, running into Purple, straight through to Biolab, gets a smack in the chops there. I actually think it might have been Leeds taking down that final player. Running straight through all of these buildings here, through 5, no fear, goes for the big throw, and misses. They need to learn how to aim that ball.
Yeah, look, get MJ in for some lessons. You know, we haven't heard from him for a while. I'm sure he needs the work, and it looks like these guys need a bit of work on their arm as well. But look, moving on, we've got Fate here, or it was Fate, in control of that satellite. Threw it out to Snow and then decided to throw it off the map as well. This is being a very scrappy game right now. Neither team able to get any points here on the board just yet, with 2 minutes 20 left in the half. Chilean able to get a lot of tags out.
I think both these teams are going to need to get some 2K15 overnight and just get used to throwing in.
I really, really think so. They're playing the wrong game, or it might be the wrong game, because 2K15 would really punish them right now, methinks. Chilean in here in the purple. He's moving towards the cuts here, right near the elbow building. He's going to be moving through, heading towards yellow here, and just basically clearing out this area for his team. Going to be moving back in towards this biolab area. This is where you're going to see this satellite, and he's going to be moving out towards Snow. Hopefully no one's going to be spawning near him. Long range throw, and almost bounces in. And it's a bit of a miss. Oh. He might get it through. Does, and he does, right before being taken down. Look, at least we've got some points on the board now.
He's lucky that it actually didn't work out how he wanted it to work out. It just gave him that round, that 2 points instead of 1. But let's see again. That's another miss throw. We're gonna get their aimers right. I think they're rushing it really. They're playing. Both teams are playing pretty rush when they could pace themselves out. A lot of times, I believe they would have maybe been able to run it in if they took the chance.
Look, I'm just going to call it right now because we actually have a lot of international viewers right now. I just want to say these this match doesn't represent the Australian CoD, the CoD scene at all. It's a bit scrappy at the moment. Everyone's a little bit tired, a little bit wired. And they just want to finish off this series, I think. I think so. Wired and fried and short-circuited and every other pun and analogy and metaphor you want to come up with. Spartanium being dropped as well. Maybe on his head, as things are now evened up to a piece here. Damage did have the satellite in hand, and once again decides to throw in a miss here. However, it looks like it was going to be dived through there by Fate. Going for the dunk, he does get the big 2 points for the T1 squad.
Yeah, well, there was yet again another missed throw, and they scored. So it's been pretty funny, and been a good value match at the moment.
Look, I think they're just throwing off. I think they're throwing us off. It was a deliberate throw towards Snow, conveniently placed near Fate, who had to go for the mad dash to go and get it. I thought that was going in, but decides to go off the map.
But you remembered which game we're in.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much it. We just saw Spartanium punch in the face of Fate there. I feel like doing that sometimes to a few players, and he walks through the biolab area, checking out this yellow building here. There is one player down low, and half-time, 4 points to 2 to the favor of T1 Dotters. If they can maintain this lead, they're going to take out Game 3 this series, and it's going to be taking them through to their spot in the Asia Pacific Finals.
I'm amazed it's only 4-2 of how many shots at goal both the teams had. And I'd say there were at least about a 10 or 12% conversion of that many throws that they had, really. And both teams, I'm pretty sure they screwed up their throws and actually jumped it in when there was no one else around to pick it up.
That's pretty much it, right? We're going to see if they can capitalize a little bit more. Let's see if we can get a little bit more team structure and composure here. Chilean's going to be going around the back of the purple base here. He's going to be jumping up onto the spawn. He's got the satellite in hand, decides to throw it at the rocks because that's what you do when you're under fire. Cone's going to go into purple, get fully stunned, and then probably taken out. Indeed, he does by damage. We now have leads here running into 5. He's going to be rolling up through into the biolab area. Got the nade out towards Snow, making his way towards the uplink, and indeed the red building as well. We do see the satellite in the hands of Spartanium before he was probably taken out by damage, and you can see a few kills all over the place. Issei actually picked up a couple himself. He's gone 14-14, even money with the 2-point streak, able to get the kill with the explosion there on Spartanium. Nice work. He's moving around towards the bottom of the map here at the back of blue. He finds a player on the blue stairs. That was Leeds punishing him. There's a player in purple, gets the assist, but Chilean's going to clean things up on Cones, who was then taken out. We're on with Spartanium getting those long-range tags out. Finds the player jumping right in front of him. That's Damage, who was able to pick up the big 2-piece. He's under full fire and was able to get the third onto Leeds before Cones finally gets some revenge to take him out. Chilean now with the ball in hand.
Yeah, they've been just trading kills like Pokemon cards at the moment. Knight going huge, 22 and 11, but they still just don't have the lead. He's picking up the kills, but they're not picking up any points at the moment.
Yeah, look, I mean, technically speaking, I suppose they could just keep shutting down this end zone squad if they just keep slaying them. Look, they've got the lead. That's really all they need. There is one player out in the snow. However, the long-range slow, and it does get through on the bounce rebound. That's how we do it. 1 point on the board now. for the player from End Zone. And now we're going to be seeing a 4-3 1-point game. It could still go either way, as we've said. But look, 3 minutes left, 1-point game. Yeah, Chilean's going for the satellite. It's up here. He's doing a bit of a fumble, a bit of a fumble army. Look, it gets reset, so he's going to be going for it now and working his way around the back of blue. And there's going to be a player there waiting for him, and another one in that back blue building, but not before he gets into a scrap with Immortal Nike, and Nike comes off second best.
Triple B back blue building. That was a bit of a tongue twister to say.
I like to think that I pulled it off there. But look, we'll move along for that before people go into replays. Now we've got Spartanium. He was just dropped there by Chilean. Fate picks up another kill on Nike. Now Damage just, chilling. That's how he rolls. He's going into Biolab, playing pretty apprehensively here. He's going to go into Snow towards 5. There's a few players on the outside. No one really around his spots. The Satellite decides, you know what? I should probably die right now, and that's what he does. Jumping over to Chilean, he's going to follow his exact same path for T1. Issei in the back. He's going to get a nade kill out on Spartanium before being dropped. Cones and Nike also getting kills there. We're over with Cones right now. He's found the player here in the elbow building. He's just going to duck and weave and go for the throw out towards just that, general snow area, and just hope that there's someone out there. Macca's getting dropped there, so at least there's some people for a place for people to chill there. We're on with Chilean from the T1 squad, jumping over the generator, just having a check around this back area and see if there's anyone around the green cat. Doesn't seem to be anyone. Let's go have a look on what Spartanium's doing from this end zone squad. He finds one. There's another player there waiting for him. That was going to be Fate. Hopefully we'll be seeing no, because Fate's going to be dropped. Cones now is dropped as well. Let's go check out Issei. Hopefully he'll be making a move towards his satellite. He's in purple. A player just ran right behind him. Pretty bad awareness there. Unfortunately for him, Spartanium is going to get the satellite in hand, decides to jump up on purple, and is joined by a player from the T1 squad. That's Damaged now with the satellite in hand as well. Is he going for the long range throw? Throws. He shoots. Can he get it through? No.
Pretty sure he hit a wall and actually went backwards.
Yeah, either that or he got killed just as he was about to throw. I think you might be right, Naked, that it might have rebounded off. Let's see now who's in a position to make a move towards this satellite. And look, Cones is playing I Spy with it. One player just got killed to the left. He needs to watch himself here, and he decides to shoot out thin air. Forgets the players right in front of him and gets punished for it. So Chilean able to clean up that kill, and all of the end zone squad were just taken down. Hopefully we're going to be seeing an easy few points here for Issei if he can get over there in time, or indeed goes for the long range shoot. He shoots for 3. Come on, and no. That
sums up the whole game, but basically what Doters did then is they just grinded out that last half after being ahead.
Yeah, replay that last 10 seconds of where Issei shoots and misses, and just replay that over and over again.
Summed up the whole game.
Occasionally end it and then restart it, and you've got the series.
They might be able to throw this one in, but I don't think so. No.
I don't think so. Look, and round 2 of 2 here on this uplink on Biolab. 6-3 is going to be your final score. 2 T1 Doters. They are going to be your third squad through to the Asia Pacific Finals. Naked, we made it. We got there. We got there.
It started from the bottom of the bracket, now we're here.
Look, you've come on a journey with me. I appreciate it. I needed your support. Thank you. All right, so we do have T1 Doters. Look, we need our moments, all right? T1 Doters have made it through. They've got our third qualifying spot here. The Call of Duty Championship Australian Qualifier #1. Serious mode engaged. Now, congratulations to our 3 teams. Trident were your first team through, as you can see there on our graphic. Trident AU, congratulations to them. We've said it before and we'll say it again. We're proud of them. The first team in the world to qualify for their regional. Plantronics, Mindfreak, of course, credit to them as well, because they got there by sweeping the floor with Endzone, the team that went up against last in their semi-final. And then, of course, after a long fought and long complicated series, we saw T1 Doters also make it. So that's our 3 Australian squads from Australian Qualifier #1. We still have 2 more squads to come through from our Qualifier 2, which is going to be held tomorrow, which you can catch the stream right here on mlg.tv/ACL from 2 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. You can look up some conversions there. That about wraps things up for us here. I just want to say thank you very much to all of our viewers. We really appreciate you standing by. We try to bring you the most quality esports action we can here. Big shout out to all the guys that support this. Activision for putting on what is it's shaping up to be the biggest and best Call of Duty tournament so far. Also to MLG for hosting the stream here, and to everyone else, make sure you follow us, follow all the action on our Twitter at ACL Pro. I'm Maniac, joined by Naked. We'll be seeing you guys tomorrow for Qualifier number 2.